Hello, beautiful coaches. Welcome to your Challengers Cup cast. Today, we are going to be checking out some Dwarfs versus some, what were they? High Elves?
Pro elves,
No, High Elves, right?
high elves.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't mess up the title, hopefully. So, yeah, we're going to be checking out some Challengers Cup action. I'm joined today by Jimmy Randa.
Hello, welcome.
And we're gonna start checking out the teams before the game starts up. So I guess we are gonna check out the high elves first. Smoked and cursed, cured. Sorry, coming up from Division 4C, I believe. Yes, Division 4C. Got third place from G-Man. It's a pretty decent high elves team. It's kind of like a standard, not much like craziness on it so far.
Yeah, I mean they've got the good looking thrower like you would expect, and they're developing their catchers. Little surprised that Cornish Game Hen is still on the team with a movement bust. But what are you gonna do? I guess you have to have players, right?
Yeah. Hello, Trauk and Mira. Welcome, fellow Dwarf people. The stream. Gonna be here supporting the Dwarfs apparently. Yes, good luck, Mira. So yeah, the catcher is kind of annoying having it with the movement bust, but at least he has the still decent enough movement with the high elves.
Yes.
They usually can sustain a little bit more punchiness. High elves tend to be one of those teams with dwarves that can tend to be a little bit annoying, just because you're not gonna be able to remove that many of them, and they're still gonna have that elf BS factor, right?
Right. Yeah, it's always that question of can you position well enough against them to keep them from just pulling something completely out of the blue and scoring on you when you don't expect it. So it really becomes a positioning game versus, um, you know, super creative. Let's roll some dice and see what happens. So it's a really fun matchup to watch for sure.
Yeah. It's nice that he has a guard piece to maybe dodge away and try to position so that he can open up some spaces between the dwarf line. And the mighty blow helps a little bit too, and get some good blitzes on the runners and stuff. But I believe there's some pretty decent runners that are gonna be tough for that guy to pull down.
Yeah, when we go look at the dwarf team, you're going to see that the runners are really well developed. And again, I get it. I think Halligun he was in my minors cohort, so this is his first full season in REBBL majors. And this team has gotten beaten up a little bit. So, I have concerns over the fact that this one guard piece does have a niggle, and if the dwarfs get it down, it's going to be hard to keep them on the pitch.
Yeah, yeah, it is definitely a little bit annoying to have the needle in there because he's gonna be one of the guys that is probably gonna get targeted a lot by the dwarves, and then
Yeah, I see him getting taken out early and often.
he does have the kick, so that's pretty nice to position for blitzes and make the dwarves' life a little bit harder to score, and maybe open up some of the back of the pitch for the high elves to do some stuff. So that's definitely usually pretty good for an IG team to have against dwarves, and also pairing it up with the thrower with the strong arm and accurate and dodge is pretty nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. I think that kick becomes a little bit of a wild card because if he can get a blitz, that would be his. That gives him a chance to really swing the tables and put the pressure on the dwarves. Short of that, it's going to come down to coin toss and how well he can mitigate blocks. And that and I think he has 540K in TV inducements. So how he spends his inducements is going to be interesting. So
Yeah,
looking forward to seeing that.
definitely probably gonna see Eldril, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Usually like the safe pick, a wizard, and maybe does he have a bench? I don't think so, right?
No, he's short. He's actually going to have two loners.
Yeah, maybe he could pick up some mercs to get a little bit of a bench, just in case. It wouldn't be that bad. The problem is bench is a little bit expensive for high elves to grab some mercs. So.
Yeah, I mean it's really expensive to try and get a bench, but pick up Eldril, he'll get one bench there. Picking up a second one may not be the worst idea though, just because we probably should go look at the dwarf team. But man, they're loaded.
Yeah, a pretty good record on the Hiles too. I think 10-9. I guess. Yeah, let's take a look at Miraskadu's dwarfs. Been here for a while. I believe they are like. Oh, I'm searching on team name, not on coach name. Uh, well, apparently I cannot find the team. So let me.
Just type in docs, just DOCS for the team name.
Yeah, I always forget what team name. Doctors with Grog, yeah.
Doctors with dogs, or I'm sorry, dog, not dogs. There you go.
So yeah, this is the dwarf team. Hippocrates, of course, really nice runner with double movement up, defend and the blotch to be safe. A really good sacker runner. Definitely always love when people do the sacker and ball carrier runner combo. Lots of guard, two amazing throw slayer, even though one is movement busted. I believe that's the only injury on him.
Yeah, and it hurts a little bit, but it really isn't even that big of a detriment.
Yeah.
I mean, giving up one, I mean, it makes him lose a little bit of range, but he's still so effective, and you have to watch, everything you do because he's so well developed. And I like that pro on there as well, just the built-in. At least we get a chance to re-roll if we don't
Yeah,
like our
you
dice.
can kind of use Joseph Mengele as a little bit of a chorf blocker, like a little
Yep.
bit more stuck on the scrum, just piling on with the pro and trying to get stuff over there, and then have Karl Brandt as a little bit more of a safety, more of a response type of throw player on the back, trying to hit
Yep.
the important targets with the blitzes and stuff like that.
Absolutely. And I love midwife. I love seeing that dwarf in the middle of the scrum, just causing problems
Yeah.
with jump up, and that jump up with strength 4 and so much guard on the team. You're just looking at an extra free block. So, it's going to be really important for Halligun to not give up 5 blocks a turn or 2 blocks a turn.
Yeah, I'm glad Mira went with my advice of grabbing the jump up. I'm a big proponent of jump up in long beards. Lots of people want to always go dodge, but I feel like a lot of times it's not gonna be that amazing if you're gonna try to go for like a LOS scream skill. It's gonna be better just get stand firm because it's gonna be useful in other situations. But then the jump was really good of like trying to reposition that dwarfs. If he goes to the ground, he can like open him up and then reposition him somewhere else with the guard, and the strength up becomes like a really massive annoying piece to deal with.
Yeah, it's amazing. So it's just I love the way this team is built. I'm glad I don't have to play them.
Yeah, I wish my dwarves were looking as good as these ones. Definitely a little bit better than the ones I have. I have some good pieces, but yeah, a little bit more backed up on my side. He does have a couple of injuries, but it's mainly movement busts, which is kind of funny. And then an agi bust.
Yeah, I mean, the one agi bust you don't care about at all. The movement busts, I mean, those guys aren't really going anywhere anyway. The movement bust on the blitzer does hurt a little bit, but he's got so much speed with his runners, and I really like the way he's built this team. Even with the keeping the injuries, I think it's going to be really nice.
Yes, Imbius Dwarf metal for sure. Well, I believe also Mira was on playoffs before with his Lizard. If I'm correct. Before he was, I don't think he has made playoffs with the Dwarfs before.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he's been around forever. This is like his 10th REBBL season, so he's been around for a bit. But I did not check to see which teams he made the playoffs with. I just know he's been in them several times.
I think Tardis did made it like a once or twice, maybe. I really should. The thing is like Rebel.net doesn't show like the playoff stuff from like a couple of like season 8 and 9 stuff.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure I remember them being in playoffs with their dead doctor all the time. It was kind of funny. That's why now they are the doctors with Grog, because before the doctor, the Croxigor would die every time. all the
That's
time.
funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess it's probably gonna be starting soon.
Yeah, I was just checking to see. It looks like a couple of the other 4 o'clock games have kicked off, but not seeing this one just yet.
Okay, cool. Well, shouldn't have backup from there then. Let me see. Let me go back. Oh, Metal is listening to us to call him Nerf for his playoff game. I forgot that he's also playing at the same time. So yeah, there's a couple of games going on that's gonna be going on today, guys. At this time, like 3 or 4 games. I don't know. Crazy amounts
Yeah,
of
there's
games.
there's 3 Challengers Cup games that kicked off at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is where I'm sitting. I think that's you're a little bit earlier, right? So it's like 2 p.m. your time.
Yeah.
And then I think there's one that kicks off in an hour as well. So we'll have, at one point, we have 4 games going on. I think 3 Challengers Cup and maybe a playoff game, or maybe they're all Challengers. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, there's a lot of activity this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. Looking like today and Sunday are like the days that are getting pretty filled up with games.
Hey, Unseen, it looks like they're out of inducements and into the game now.
Okay, cool. Let's check it out then. Let's get this started, guys.
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Yes.
Top right corner. There you go.
Yes,
yep, that's us.
Go. All right. Yeah, probably Metals. Probably everyone's gonna be watching your game. I guess that, but it's okay. I wanted to cast the Dwarfs. I didn't get the chance last season with Hustler, and of course I didn't cast my own games on the playoff last season, so I wanted to do some this season. Sadly, the other Dwarf game, well, there's 2 more Dwarfs games. I don't know when Trauk is gonna be playing, but then there's also another Challengers where it's gonna be Dwarfs versus Dwarfs. So I'm gonna try to cast that. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it though, because I don't think many people are fond of the mirror match with Dwarfs. So we'll see how that goes though. Looks like it's gonna be defense for the Dwarfs, so kicking for the elves first. Definitely, I usually prefer going defense with Dwarfs first against elf teams. It depends on some of their players, but I usually like that better because you can force them to score a little bit early. If you want to score fast, you can like develop the pace of the game a little bit better than if they are gonna be going defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, you can, hopefully you force them to score early, so you have 6 turns or 7 or 5 or 6 turns to get the return, right? On the inducement front, it does look like he took Eldril, the Wizard, an extra Apo, and a babe or 2. Yes. 2 babes. 2 babes.
2 babes, Apo, yeah. Lots of inducements for sure.
So he's definitely playing the game to be on the field at the end, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and at least with Eldril, he gets 1 bench. Hopefully, the thing about doing the double Apo, I'm usually not that big of a fan, unless you're trying to like do a little bit of pixel hogging and like save your players with like a really bad matchup on the season. But because it's a little bit less unreliable, right? Less reliable, sorry. Usually it's better to have some actual bodies than just rely on like someone getting back. The babes are okay, I guess. At least he forces Snuffle to not have to choose the other one. Because when you choose babes, then you have to choose an Apo. And there we go. There's the first craft of the game.
First armor break, first Gaz, first block.
Instant removal. There we go. I should probably change my my screen to chase cam. Here we go. We're gonna see a pylon probably over here.
Yep.
That one is good. So the Neagle saves that player probably, like it usually does.
I love that you watch the game from the dwarf perspective, no matter what.
No, it's on the dwarf side because they are receiving. I usually like to do chase cam. Yeah. But that's actually a good, maybe a thing I should consider.
Always just watch it from the dwarf side.
Yeah.
Be a dwarf homer. It's like you're going to the lonely mountain and you're pissed off at these elves because of Mirkwood or something. There you go.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely a good start for the dwarfs. It's unfortunate that they didn't get something out of the blocker and pylon. But
Yeah, but at least one removal. It kind of sucks that it wasn't the guard guy, but one instant removal is really good. You just get churning those elves and like make them feel bad because they decided to go defense first.
Yep.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I mean, that's what
Another
you have
armor
to
break. Sorry.
I was about to say you have to punish them for as much as you can, and remove their ability to score on you in the second half.
Kind of interested that he left the mighty blow piece to get blitz. I would have probably put the Lodge Blitzer just to force maybe a blitz without tackle, or have to move a long beard a little bit far forward and start like out position the dwarves. If you can like stretch them out a little bit too much, it starts to get troublesome for them.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that I think it's an interesting choice, and looking at turn one, the elves are going to be short a player on a removal and 2 activations on stuns. So this is about as good a start as the dwarves could ask for. I mean,
yeah, just
getting
gotta take the pickup, not fail that. He should be good. It is an IG3. It doesn't have the IG plus on the runner, which tends to be around in dwarfs teams.
yeah, but he's got sure hands, so he's golden.
Imagine if this guy gets IG plus on the legend level, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I think at that point we would have to actually kick him out of the league because you can't be that good and be a dwarf.
I have an IG movement one, my runner,
Nice.
with tackle. I'm just hoping when he gets to legend, he gets plus strength so that I can have the next Ekron Ronan era.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a legendary player, but I'm about 170 SPP away from that on my closest guy.
I just got my first layer to legend this season because
Nice.
my other one, my original Slayer, died 3 SPP away from legend on playoffs a few seasons ago. It was really sad. But I won that game, so. Well, he actually died twice that much, which was kind of funny. Quick blitz on the stand firm. I don't know if I like that. It is a good piece to try to take out, but he is still a movement force, so he's kind of like a crappy Longbeard technically. He's worse than some of the Longbeards, right? Because he doesn't have the tackle. Well, I guess he has the IG though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of moving the thrower over there for the assist. You have to have that piece on offense. And now you're, because of stand firm, now you're stuck with him based on that blitzer, unless you now almost have to commit to using your blitz to get that blitzer down with another 2 die.
Yeah.
That's a little scary. And it kind of removes his ability to go a little bit downfield and maybe try and put some ball pressure on.
Yeah, and like if he commits too much to that side, yeah, I like this that he's doing right now, trying to open up the field on the left. But because trying to commit to that side is kind of dangerous because you have the stun players. The Dwarves are gonna try to like gauge you up and like just pace you hard over on that side, and then they're just gonna pile on all those delves. Your strength up is gonna get stuck on a horrible place, and then you're just gonna suffer. But he gets the nice blitz on the side. Not much to do there. He's kind of in his own way. I guess Eldrick could come back, but I've seen this happen before when Eldrick goes back and there's a Slayer. It reminds me of a game I played, and then Eldrick just goes out because that's what he does. Forever the sideliner.
Yeah. It's I'm trying to figure out where he goes from here. He's backing up a little bit, gonna unbase some pieces and mitigate some blocks.
Yeah, it's kind of like a half commitment to one side, right? So it is kind of weird.
Yeah, it almost feels like Halligan's just really trying to spread the field out a little bit and, you know, kind of force the dwarves to commit to something. But they're so strong in the center of the pitch right now.
Yeah, they can just like form like a big block on the middle, and they should be totally happy with that.
Yeah, because there's not really a. I mean, the elves don't really have a true cage busting kind of diver. You know.
Well, there's Eldril. He can do his Hypno Gaze, and with the wizard, you can get a bolt. If Miraskadu is not careful and has a little bit of an open cage, it can be kind of dangerous. He also has to be careful of not like bunching up too much for the fireball.
Right.
Although I sometimes do like baiting fireballs as dwarves because people try to take it too much, and then you have armor 9 thick skull players, and it usually goes well for you. Sometimes it doesn't, but it can be a good option, and usually the bolt is a little bit more dangerous for the dwarves than the old fireball.
Yeah, I'm always a big fan of the bolt instead of the fireball. But you know, in a game like this, if you're the elves, maybe you're looking at the fireball as an opportunity to get some attrition back. You know, you may have to find an opportunity where you can get 5 players in one and just use it simply as
Uh,
an attrition tool.
I just never a fan of attrition firewalls unless you're like a Norgal team that's not gonna be able to do anything with a wizard. I don't know if
Yeah, I mean,
it's
with
the
Eldril
best
and the
option
Wizard,
usually.
that might be worth a score. You know, he may be able to get a score out of it. Um,
Bolts are such a good tool for elves that kinda
yeah,
sucks to waste it on a fireball and just try your luck. You get like some weird ass knockdown or like no knockdowns. Maybe you don't have people on that side of the pitch and stuff like that. It can just be like a big waste.
so where
Um,
do you think he puts the ball from here? Because
yeah, that's what I'm trying to see at the moment because he does have the crazy movement, so it is not that bad for him being that back there.
yeah, he can
Uh,
go just over midfield, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
think you probably position kind of like double layering on the left towards the right side on the cage, so you have a little bit of more defense on the left side, so that Eldril cannot like get through, and then yeah, bunch up on the right side of the pitch a little bit. Try to still have some secure pressure on the middle, so that you don't lose the middle of the pitch, but position yeah to the right side. He's a little bit kind of wide though, which I want to see where he positions these last two guys to be safe. Because there's still the problem of the Hypno Gaze, which could be troublesome. See, Cornish game, the problem with his movement 7 gonna be annoying to actually get him around.
Yeah.
Mm, who else is in a decent position? The other tackle blitzers on the floor right now, so that's not great. Wrestle guy could maybe do something. Still, yeah,
Well, you
he
know
needs
that.
like a double layer here to be safe with that guy, but Burns
Well,
he cannot really do it too much with only two more pieces. Um, this is kind of making me a little bit scared here.
right now, he can. You know, he's got the. He can do a. What is that? A 2+ dodge out, 2+, and then 2 GFIs to actually get a 1 die on the ball
Yeah,
with the
it's
thrower.
definitely not the best piece to do it with, but at least it is the chance there. And I'm guessing he's gonna just slot in front of the runner, the
There he
guard. He's
goes.
actually gonna GFI, okay. Mm, can the catcher on the back get there? Double GFI. If he goes in and gets the Hypno Gaze on the Sacker runner, he could actually do a double GFIs and blitz with tackle on a 1G with double GFIs on the runner on the back. He could even try to get. Guess he could base with Eldril and make the Hypno Gaze worse, and then base with the thrower. to get a 2D level. He could also use his wizard here to open up the cage. I don't know if would want to waste it this early.
So do you take do you hypno gaze the troll slayer in the middle and then dodge your guard lineman out and back in to get a one die on the ball with one of the other, either the lineman or the blitzer, because Cornish game hen could come through the middle where the troll slayer is if you get the hypno gaze on the troll slayer.
Yeah, but he would need 3 pluses, right? To get in
Yeah,
there. Actually, even a 4 plus on to get the card in there, because the troll player is still gonna be in the way. But I guess looks like he might actually do that. Looks like he wants to do something to these trolls there. I don't know if he's just gonna blitz him. Yeah, he's just gonna take the blitz here.
gets the POW.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I'm not sure what that really gets you, to be honest.
Yeah, that I feel like that was kind of like try to blitz the scary player there, and maybe try to get him out type
Yeah,
of deal. But the guys on the top are still kind of trapped, right? You can dodge a couple, but the other guys are gonna have to do 3 or 4 pluses. I guess he can get a nice 2D on the big boy, the midwife. We'll see if this doesn't make it so that the dwarves can get a little bit of a better positioning, and it's gonna be harder to crack the cage if they can do that. But at least he gets a couple of punches there. The kicker
yeah,
might get punched though.
yeah. I think at this point, if you're the elves, you're a little bit out of position just because, again, you got to mitigate every block you can, and at least he doesn't have the thrower base this time, so that's a good sign. And he's just, he's kind of hanging back and just waiting for the dwarves to make their move. And I'm assuming he's trying to keep some pressure available so that if they come downfield, which they kind of have to do with the movement rate, he can maybe get a quick change score or do something with the wizard or Eldril and stop the drive last minute.
Yeah, he still has plenty of time to do stuff.
Yeah.
And if the dwarves gonna get like removals next, it's gonna be okay. It kind of sucks that the mighty blow guy has to stay on the ground, because he's gonna get even more trap next turn probably. But at least he's cutting a little bit of the pitch for the dwarves, pushing them to the sideline, making it
Yeah.
a little bit tougher to get some movement forward. Although the thing is, he does have the super fast runner, so he doesn't really need to get up the pitch that hard like usually dwarves have to do.
Right.
So he has that advantage.
It's totally against stereotype, right? Because he's actually a fairly fast dwarf. I mean,
Yeah, Bombay Knight, just like a wolf.
yeah. I mean, realistically, right now he's only what 4 spaces away
Ooh, I
from being
hope
able
he
to score
pushes the stand
GF5s.
firm into the push him over there and get those elves stuck. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you start getting stuck over here with a bunch of pieces, it's not probably gonna look good for you.
Yeah, this is not good. It's not developing well. And he has so many pieces he can screen off a side with. Um,
Or at least he's rolling super low on armor, so that's kind of nice. With the double one there, with chicken in a can.
yeah, after the first turn and the 3 armor breaks and the removal, it was like, oh, this could get out of hand in a hurry. But
How many
you know,
mighty
it's
blow are there on the dwarves team? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
I
yeah,
think it was
that's pretty good.
yeah, it's 7 mighty blow and I think it was 6 guard. So yeah, he's got a huge strength advantage, and just every hit has a good chance of hurting an elf.
So the runner, and there's still 4 players, so he should be able to cage up decently.
Yep.
I don't know if he needed to move that blitzer so far up, but I guess secures a little bit of the part of the back and forces the elves to like move back a little bit more and get spread out. Looks like he's gonna do a normal cage here. We could see a fireball next turn if he does that.
I'm betting he leaves the ball like 3 from the sideline instead of doing a normal cage because he's got everything screened off so well. He doesn't really need to do a tight cage. He can do one that's kind of spread out and make it a little bit tougher.
Yeah, yeah. Can this Longbeard get over there? No, I was hoping he could get like unbase the loner on the back, or maybe even the tackle guy to make things a little bit more annoying.
Yeah.
He does need a little bit of a double screen here still. Eldril still looming, and the Bolt plus Eldril is pretty dangerous. Has to be careful about that.
Yeah, there's really just not that gap for Eldril to create an opening. He's doing a really good job of keeping his screen layered and making it difficult for him to find openings to get in.
Okay, yeah, goes there and bases the tackle, so that's nice.
Yep, I like that. I like the GFI to get there. That's a good risk.
Gotta chuck those dice.
Hey,
win
that's
the
why
game.
it's a dice game.
Yeah, you don't chuck those dice, you usually don't win. Gotta at least chuck some. Probably not many. Don't go overboard with it, but no need to go full Kislev and just throw a million dice at the screen. But usually some is pretty decent.
Hey, if they want you rolling dice, they wouldn't give you dice. Come on.
So I guess just dodge away with the elves. Maybe try to hit again this strength 4 guy.
Yeah, see, I think this is a really dangerous turn for the elves because they've got to make some dodges. I think this is a turn where you get out and you reset because the dwarves have managed to get their players in the right position. They're playing the positioning game really well, and you just don't have a lot of super great openings.
Yeah, and Hippocrates, it's actually in scoring range now, so he doesn't really even need to move much. He could move two up just to not have to GFI.
Right.
Probably a good idea. Okay, does get the strength up down. He should be fine. He could try to go back here and try to hit these 2 guys, but I think that's a little bit too could be a little bit too annoying. He does really need to get like some players on the front of the dwarves. If not, the dwarves are just gonna move and position again quite easily. I guess he can get a dice on the wall here. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the gaze working. Here comes the blitz around the side.
Yeah. No, why?
What?
Hey, I was fully expecting that to be a blitz on the ball. But I guess he's just gonna punch the guy he hypnogazed. I don't know why, but maybe the hypnogaze will make it so that he dies easier, but apparently not.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand that one, to be honest.
So I guess now just try to move the other 2 guys and screen a little bit. That's the only plan now. Because you have guard in there and you cannot really punch this stand firm guy down. It's gonna have to do a 3+2+ to get the tackle piece away from the dwarves. Not there, he's gonna get hit next turn. And I wonder. I guess he could maybe base someone on the back with the other guys. Just maybe dodge them forward, yeah. Gets the 2D there, but that's the problem doing it against the stand firm. Means that these elves now get stuck.
Yeah, he's gonna try the other 2 die and then nothing.
Time for punching. That's what the dwarves are waiting for. And then that guy is just gonna stay on the floor. Or maybe
Yep.
not, he's gonna go on the
Oh.
floor but on the sideline.
Gonna go take a break, get
Yeah.
some iced tea, just hang out for the rest of the half. Yeah, this could be a painful turn because
Yeah, a little bit
one
wet noodle
I mean, you're
here
only
from the High Elves. Playing a little bit too safe, I feel.
yeah. Sometimes
You're,
you got to take your chances. But he's only faced up, I think, in 3 places. But that's still, that's like taking an extra set of line of scrimmage blocks in
yeah,
a turn.
that's
You
one
don't want to
to
give up.
that's like one hit apart from the blitz is one too many hits on High Elves that you don't want to take.
Yeah.
And now Midwife with the jump up just gets in there. Doesn't need to roll a GFI to be in a good position where he wants to go. So that's really nice. I'm guessing we're gonna see a blitz. I would say on Eldril, I guess. Probably the best choice. You don't want to get wrestled down by the other guy. So I would probably take Eldril then. Just take him down, try to mighty blow him, position up there. Maybe go for a 1D on the back on the loner. Try to get pile on there with your Troll Slayer and punch front. Or no, he's just gonna go central again.
Yeah, he's trying to get that guard piece off the field. It's we kind of identified it early and said he's
Yeah.
gotta do something with that because it's the one piece the elves have that can add strength.
Taking the needle bait. It's dangling there for you to hit it.
Yep.
It's a trap, guys. It is a good piece to take out though, but it is a trap. It's always a trap.
Sound like Admiral Akbar all of a sudden. It's a trap. So with Eldril over on this side, okay, he's going to bring the ball back to the center.
Yeah, he just wants to be central and like babble his clump of dwarves together so that it's hard for the high elves to do anything. Doesn't want to get too spread out. Have to be careful about being thin with Eldril. That is not safe though. He is leaving a gap at the moment. He's gonna have to bring these guys back. I guess he can put the guard in the middle, in front to the left of the runner, and then close the gap with the blitzer on the floor and the other runner on the right side. That should be safe enough.
Yeah, the problem is right now he's only got 3 pieces left to activate, I think, and maybe 4. And yeah, he's definitely got to do something with the right side of his cage, because right now you have Eldril and you have the wrestle catcher over there. Of course, he's going to stand up Ernst, and that'll help cut some of that off.
Yeah, if he can take, at least he can take down the loner. It should be quite. It shouldn't be quite scary if anything to happen with the wizard. There's not gonna be a great recovery or anyone to threaten on the back. He can take him down, but it is gonna leave a little bit of a gap with the frenzy though.
Yeah, I just don't think there's anything that can get to the gap. Yeah, close that up like that.
But the left is still there. It is a 1D. And then rolls double skulls, and he's actually gonna take the hit. Okay.
Wow. Big removal.
Not sure if I like taking the hit there. I don't feel like he's gonna need the rerolls. He still had 3.
Yeah,
and
now Apo's gone. But...
that kind of frees up a bunch of elves too. On the back. And he's gonna get a couple of guys back next turn. So the position is gonna get a little bit harder for the dwarves. He can probably go to a little bit left. But now he also has the option for the loner on the backside too.
Yeah, I was about to say if you're bold, you can take that dodge out with your loner and 1 GFI and put a 1 die on the ball.
He could even just bolt the runner and hope for a good scatter and maybe even punt it.
Yeah, he may actually be thinking about that right now.
And then if you get the punt, it start getting usually scrambles like that for dwarves are really annoying. Then they go back. You can go back with them. It starts to make making a mess, and then the longbeards are not that important on the match, so it could be a good idea. It's also a mighty block hit on the runner for free, and that's a really good piece to maybe take out. But
Yeah,
you have
this
to
is
roll the 2+ though.
I like the fact that Halligan's taking his time to really think about what he wants to do here. I think he understands that this is a critical juncture, and it's good to see a young coach taking their time and really, you know, deciding
Yes,
what their strategy is going to
yeah,
be to go
gotta
forward.
assess the different options you have and what's probably best for the rest of the game. If you want to keep the wizard or not, or if you want to use it here when the moment that you have probably the most the dwarves have been open to a play on the ball.
Okay, so he puts the hypnotic gaze so he can get a assist in position on. I'm assuming he's going to hit the blitzer with
He could get another
Salzenberg.
assist. Yeah, try to take down the Stanford. I don't love it because it is the Stanford piece. So yeah, something like that it makes it kind of annoying. And then
Question
he
is,
could
does he commit the reroll right here? Yep.
he does, yeah. You have to do it. It's the probably the most open the dwarves are gonna be ever in this half. Now he can
It's the
dodge through, get the guy over there, and then he should be able to have some recovery with the loner on the back to get the
oh, he's going to
wrestle.
blitz. He's going to blitz in with the wrestle piece. I like it.
Gets the knockdown.
Oh, at least the ball's on the ground. Not in a great place for the recovery, though.
Second best probably is Scatter. Well, third best, I guess. No, second best because right side would be kind of annoying. But then he just rolls the one on the dodge, so it doesn't matter. It should be easy for the dwarves to reposition. Can probably
Yep.
hit this thrower with one of the slayers, and then move everyone else to the left side of the pitch. Get some blocks on the back, and be quite pitchy there. It was a decent play. And the scatter wasn't that bad. It could have gone into the slayers, and that would have been quite troublesome. But I feel like he's not gonna have the wizard now for the rest of this half to do much, unless like Mira manages to roll something horrible, which could always happen. It is Blood Bowl. That works. The thrower doesn't have the block, so here we go. Is he gonna pile
Yeah,
on? He's not. Good decision there. He needs
yeah,
the pieces right now.
every time that thrower hits the ground, I just hold my breath because that could be a game ender if he's off the pitch.
Yeah, yeah, probably him or the movement 7 guy are probably the most important pieces because it's gonna be nice to have that guy with the tackle. I guess technically the other guy is better blood pudding since he's not movement busted, although the
Yeah,
other guy's a little bit more annoying with the sidestep.
and Metal, I agree with you. By the way, Halligan is a really good coach, especially for somebody who's relatively new to Rebel. I think I had to play him twice in the past, and both games were very cerebral and spent a lot of time figuring out the puzzle with him. So he's definitely really solid.
He's still kind of a little bit open here from Mira. I don't know about this positioning that he's doing. He's like really trying to get those elves stuck, but
Yeah, the
he's
thing
gonna
is,
leave pretty open the ball, and that
yeah,
could
that's
open a chance for the wizard, right? For the bolt.
yeah, I think that's the problem right now is that, while it looks like everything's based, you know, Halligan's going to have some decent dodge outs to go get a hit on the ball, or if he's really open, bolt it and then recover and punt, or see what happens. He's
Okay,
thought
he
better of.
thinks, yeah, like
He's like,
maybe I
maybe we shouldn't do
shouldn't
that.
let this wrestle guy be super free. Just gets him a little bit harder to dodge through with the tackle and the three pluses. So he cannot get to my ball again and just pick it up. But it's still gonna be a potato. Where's Viking Cup to scream potato when you need him?
Right.
Okay, Elreal hasn't been taken out so far. He's still holding
Yeah.
on. Not many
Yeah,
hits on him though.
but say I think that's the first time he's hit the ground, right?
Yeah, I feel like it is. I'm not good with remembering things, so
Yeah,
it
no, I'm
probably
pretty sure
is.
this is the first time he's been on the ground. Do we see another loner 2 GFI half die blitz? Probably not.
Well, he could 3+, 2+, and a base on the back with the loner and get a 1D on the ball quite easily with the wrestle piece. So this is still pretty open. He could even try the bolt here. But the scatters might not be too great. There's a couple of ones that are decent. But it's gonna be kind of hard to get through all these dwarves and actually pick up the ball. But I wouldn't mind the blitz here with the 1D.
Yeah.
The main thing is that what is he gonna do with the rest of his elves though? They're kind of in a little bit of a pickle on the right side of the pitch.
Yeah, a lot of those elves are just going to be sitting on the ground for this turn, I think, is what's going to happen with them.
Yeah, try to dodge them away, I guess, at the end. But do you do that first? Because if you don't get them out of there, you might just end up with elves for the next half now. They have been holding on, but it's not gonna last forever, probably. Well, maybe. Okay. Uh, okay.
Interesting.
I would have liked that play if there was a bolt on the wall. Could have been nice. Could maybe get someone through.
Right.
3+, 3+, with this guy down, get the ball and chuck it to the loner on the back. But I don't think it does much at the moment, apart from like tagging up those guys on the left side, which is kind of decent.
My kids have decided to attack our piano, apparently. Sorry if you hear that in the background. Yeah, it's. I just don't know where he's going. I don't know where he goes from here.
I still feel like he's playing it too safe this half.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go defense against Dwarf, you're gonna try to get the sack on the ball, right? And make it
You have to.
tough for them. If not, you're just gonna get punched, and then they're gonna get their easy grind in the next half. They're gonna be one up. They're gonna try to force you to score fast. If you don't score fast, you're gonna get punched a lot by the Dwarfs, and then you're gonna go to overtime probably without a team. If you then score fast, I guess there's still a shot at the second half, second part of the second half, to have the shot on the ball with the wizard. But then you might be actually down players then. So
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Right now, he's sitting. I mean, he's been very fortunate that he's only had the one Kaz on turn one and only has one KO. So the dwarves are really kind of underperforming from a removal engine standpoint.
yeah, and that's just a
But-
2+ on the Mighty Blow Blitzer to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good for the elves so far as the mechanics of the game go, and the odds are with them.
Maybe I'm just too trigger happy. I just want the ball to come out.
Yeah, but the problem is if it doesn't come out in the first half, then you're just holding on, hoping to score fast and getting an opportunity in the second half. I think, right now, it's almost like your opportunities are fading to do something in this half. But he does have, one of the things about using so many dwarves to tie up elves is he does in fact end up tying up dwarves as well. So he creates some space and openings. But, right now the left side of the pitch is so wide open. Even with the speed advantage that you have as elves, how do you get back and play defense at this point?
Yeah, let's see. Who can he get over there? He could blitz from the ground. the side, who
Oh,
gets
I like the
almost
half
gets
die.
yeah almost gets him down, which would be quite amazing. So he could blitz with the long beard on the floor, get that guy over there. That frees up another long beard, and then he could hit with the Slayer on the back and free up the stacker. Uh, Free up two pieces in the middle, and that should be good enough for the dwarves to reposition again.
Yeah, exactly. It's
That Niggle piece is never gonna get armor broken in this game.
he just can't get it. It's like no armor break for you ever. But yeah, this is a this is a scary turn because how many hits are you going to take?
I think I would have
5,
liked that guy to be free up. Yeah, go with the tackle first.
right?
Well, that kind of works for him though.
Yeah, I mean he's totally screening off the left side of the field and saying, "Come play defense with 3 players."
Now that gives him a free blitz on the tackle guy with the strength up long beard.
Yep. So do you take it on the tackle guy, or do you take another shot at Eldril and get him off the field? There we go.
Yeah, that's your answer right there. I I don't know if I'm more scared of
Oh,
Elder or the tackle guy. I think the tackle guy.
just a stun. So unfortunate.
Because
Well, I
that
mean, if
runner
you're a
is
dwarf
so
fan, it's
clutch.
unfortunate.
Like, that movement 8 runner is so clutch against this elf. I think I actually... Well, it makes it safer against the lightning bolt, I guess. Having that stun on Eldril. So that's kind of decent. Now he can just position forward super easily now. And with the movement 8, he should be quite safe into the end of this half to get the score. Gonna have to hope there's not like a miracle play that punishes his dwarfs. But should be quite easy to get this score at the end though.
Where's he
Uh,
going to put the ball that's safe?
right there in the middle, he can cage up there with the strength up and the slayer and all that stuff. He just goes there. As he's good doing like a little bit of a wide cage, and without Eldrin on the pitch this next turn, it's quite safe. There could be a lightning bolt here and a 3+ dodging to pick up the ball, which is a possibility here.
Piling on, does it reap any reward? Just another stun.
Trauk on chat. Mira is underusing his pylon. Instantly piles on the screen. 1 second after he says that. There you go. There's your response to that, Trauk. I know you don't like piling on. I do like it. I don't like it on both of my players. I like it on one only. But I do like having that option.
See, at this point, if I'm Halligan, I'm actually considering just going ahead and blowing the fireball and seeing what I can do with the Slayer, the ball carrier, and then the 2 blitzers on the right side of it. Maybe put the fireball right on the ham bone there, and
Yeah,
just see what you can do with those 4 players. And
I'm interested to think. I maybe would have actually moved this Sacker back instead of like moving him forward, because now the dwarves don't have any response on the back of the field, and there could be a place with the lightning bolts.
yep,
A quick sack, dodging, pick up on a tackle zone with the white cage, then run down into the loner, and then he's like off. There's nothing the dwarves can do anymore. I think I would have liked him to actually keep the sacker on the back just to be a little bit safer. He doesn't really need him on the front at the moment. Uh, it is making it a little bit harder for these 2 guys on the right side to get through. But he still has 2 players on the back, right? Which should be decent enough if he goes for the lightning bolt here to pick up the ball and maybe even pass it to the other one so that he can run it off to the back.
yep, yeah. I think again, it's a matter of, does he play conservative like he has been, or does he pull the trigger and do something different?
Yeah,
I like the fact that, again, he's taking his time with it.
feel like he's probably gonna keep playing conservative, which I don't know
Yep.
if I like. Yeah. gotta use your wizard to make things happen. If you don't, then you just have a wizard for like nothing at the end of the match.
Do you take the crazy dodge in and take the half die on the ball with your
That could
blitzer?
be, yeah, that could be an option. He does have two tackle pieces, so I guess he
Because
could risk one of them.
see, I think I would have taken at least I would have taken the half die blitz with the salami slice there because
He could actually get a 1D if he wanted, because this Slayer on the back doesn't have cards, so Blood Pudding could actually go through dodge in with a 4 plus and then take the 1D with
well, I was
tackle.
thinking if you just take the half die with the with Sansbury's salami slice because there's no tackle on the blitzer doesn't have tackle, so you're getting in with your free dodge there. I mean,
Yeah, I guess,
it
yeah. The
it's a
Slayer
half die
does
to
have
get the ball
tackle.
on the ground, but at this point he's got to have turns where the ball's on the ground
Yeah,
because
I
all
feel
he's doing
like
now by he's based up the ball, but he's just going to get knocked off of it again. So
mhm. It's kind of
yeah,
praying Mira makes a mistake here or gets a bad dice that make things a little bit tough for him. Probably we roll that because you're not gonna use that many rerolls anymore. Yeah, so that dead floor doesn't hit and kill your player.
yep. And I think putting that catcher down there, I think we're seeing that if there's going to be a bolt, it's going to be turn
Next
7.
turn, yeah.
Yep. And that may just be enough of a threat to say, hey, go score this turn.
But there's like a full team of dwarves that are gonna be
Yeah,
standing up, and apart from the Slayer on the bottom, they're gonna be in a good position, right?
yeah, definitely in good position.
So the vault is not
And
gonna be easy.
right now, if you're Halligan, you're hoping for the 1 and 36 on the block to get the tackle piece off the ball.
Yeah. I guess he does have sidestep, so that is a thing. You probably blitz with the Slayer then on the top part. Well, you'll risk a 1D after. Maybe just with the strength up guy on the front. So that if he wants to go and base your runner again, you're gonna get another hit with the blitzer on the bottom.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think you have to move a piece in front of the ball carrier and to the right of the ball carrier, so when you do hit him, he can't sidestep back to the ball.
Yeah, I guess he could do that too. Just get the spot tag, then blitz with maybe ER nurse from the back to move that guy away, and then reposition on the front. That probably
Yep.
should be the best. He has the movement with the both of the blitzers and the slayers, so he can probably go up left to Eldril maybe. Who is he gonna blitz with? Is he gonna blitz with the runner?
He's going to make it a 3 die.
With whom? With the runner? I'm feeling like he's or committing too many players to this though, which gives a shot at the ball again, and the wizard.
Bringing the Slayer around to do it.
If he gets this piece out though, at least means he gets this guy, which is a good piece to take out. But he needs to get a POW and get the pylon. Nope, not gonna
Nope.
get it. I think I would have rerolled that. Maybe? No, it's too exposed right now. You just raise the double skull, I guess.
And there's
Wow,
the
he actually scores. Okay. Mm,
I think that actually worked out for
that's good for the
for the
high elves,
elves.
right? Yeah, they
Yeah,
get a
'cause
shot at a two-turner, and they didn't even need to use their wizard.
and the fact they've got that this is where that thrower being on the field is going to really make a difference because he can just chuck the ball down the pitch. So I think you'll see the elves trying to establish 2 or 3 scoring threats and just turn 8, pick one and see what happens. Spray and pray works.
Yeah, that's true. Trap. He could actually have blitz with the grab, so that he could have cage properly and super easy. I feel like he got a good shot at aging and making the wizard come out there instead of giving the high elves to Turner, which I don't like. Okay, he's gonna go for a chevron defense, wide B here to try to stop the two Turner. But there's Eldril. Eldril's quite good at just like busting this for free though.
Yeah, the hard part about that is that you put your fast moving runners. You have to leave them in the center of the field, so you don't even get a true chevron.
Yeah, yeah, I don't mind that. I guess. Um, I would actually consider putting some of these stand firm pieces on the back instead of on the line, so that it gets a little bit more annoying for the elves to actually get through if they want to blitz through. And then you can actually even have them back there to move up and tag some pieces next turn and make things a little bit difficult for the two turner. I don't think the rookie longbeards are good on the back.
Yeah, I think the problem now is that either midwife or hospice are susceptible to the hypnotic gaze, and that
Mm,
creates a channel for the elves
yeah,
to come downfield and get in the backfield and establish scoring threats. So I think we're going to see him line. He's going to load up on one side or the other.
maybe he should have gone one wider with the runners to stop that, because
Yeah, I
if
think
they
so.
go to the go through the middle dwarf, it's better for the dwarves if they run
Yep.
through the middle instead of running from one of the side channels here.
Yeah, and I'll be honest that I don't like the elves being any deeper than too deep off the line, because they need to get deep into the dwarves area, because right now, I mean, the ball's going to be pretty. There we go. That's better. The ball's going to be pretty safe from the dwarves in the elven backfield, and you're going to see it's going to be a pass and catch to
Yeah,
try
and
and
high elves are not that fast, so you gotta be quite close for that if you want
right.
to move enough pieces to be in a really nice position to get the two turner. I'm kind of ready to see some blood though. This can be has been a little bit of a pillow fisted game, considering there's seven mighty blow. Well, technically eight mighty blow on the pitch, but one didn't do anything for the first whole half. He was just lying on the floor until he got KO. Poor elf. But it is quite mild so far. Not even that many stunts either.
Yeah, we're going to see student body. Well, I guess from his perspective, it's student body left here.
Oh, and he left his layers on the side. Just Mira saying, "I'm not scared of your two turner here." Just I don't need my slayers to stop you. Okay, was that a mistake or was that on purpose?
I
That's weird, right? Because they are both tackle players with movement 5
yeah, I
instead of,
don't think you're
well, I
gonna.
guess
I don't.
Wano is movement 4.
Well, I mean, he has. What does he have? Yeah, I think it's actually more important to have the Slayers out there
Yeah.
than
On,
even, for instance, Ernst. I mean, Ernst is a blitzer, and that's great, but you want every tackle piece you can get on the field, because you're going to have to base up a ton of scoring threats. Oh, high kick helps out a lot.
I think that was probably a mistake. I don't think he realized he did that. He was thinking too much about the positioning to stop the two turner and just didn't realize he was leaving the Slayers on the side field. Because he could have these guys, and both of them have stand firm, which is also pretty huge to stop the elves getting through.
So on
Right
the
now,
touchback, do you hand it to the thrower for safety, or do you just go ahead and hand it to the guy you think you're going to score with and go downfield? Yep, you hand it to the guy you're going to score with and just
yeah,
head on downfield.
it's better, right? If you just
Yeah, I
get
think so.
get him there, you don't waste any dice. You only have
Yep.
a one reroll for these two turns, so better to be safe there. And it's
No,
quite easy just to get through, right? So
yeah, and nice blitz to create the opening. Gets the POW. Now we've got a channel for the elves to just run downfield with.
I don't know why these layers are on the side field. I'm kind of sad about that. Because now he could have some slayers here. And he could source people and get them, the elves, into a bad position to dodge through and stuff. He could have a guy with movement 5 where Hospice Nurse is instead of movement 4. And like cover more of that right side of the field. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Halligan's taken a long time to decide where he wants this catcher to be.
Yeah, he's probably just counting squares with the rest of his players to see where they're gonna be, so that he can put him in a place where he's not gonna be annoying and get in the way. It's kind of a little bit ballsy to go with the GFI right away, though.
He's gonna do a bunch of GFIs this turn, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So is he taking the Hypnogaze or the block against the Stun Firm?
I think he's taking I think he takes the block with the inside lineman, the loner. Ooh, you take a block with the loner? No, I don't know what he's doing.
No, probably. Unless you already moved the ball carrier forward.
But he needs that guy out of the way so he needs that space. I think you have to Hypnogaze him, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And he gets it.
Yeah, because probably should have put the kicker where the loner is, so that he could actually take that block instead. But it gives him 2 shots at taking that guy away with the block and then the Hypnogaze. Instead, he just has to rely on loners there. Get through. Okay, so this is still open though. This is quite easy for the Dwarves. You have a triple piece on the field. I think this is really bad from the elves right now, positioning wise. He feels safe because it's Dwarves. But you cannot forget about this guy. He's really fast and he has tackled Wrestle's triple. Just needs a 2+ to get you to drop the ball. Bad scatter, and then this runner can just pick it up and like get it somewhere safe, probably, or chuck it or something. I think we are gonna see this ball go down. This is quite easy for the Dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is gonna be 2 GFIs, I think.
I think it's just 1 GFI, right? Oh, maybe just 2.
Yeah, 2 GFIs. Stun people up, base people up. Well, if you can call elves people, I don't know.
Players, just call them players.
Yeah. You base some players, you base those pieces, and then go for the sack play. Got the rerolls. And talking about that, not punching that guy that make the advance a little bit. Not rerolling that double skulls. He ended up with 3 rerolls, just saying. Just saying, guys. He didn't even use his reroll, so he probably should have used that, and then he would have actually have got another hit with a pylon that turn too. So this guy's playing a little bit too conservative for my tasting. For my taste, sorry.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But I guess it is playoffs and well, challengers. So postseason makes you kind of play a little bit more safe like that.
And here comes he didn't blitz.
No, he's gonna blitz with the sucker. That's the better blitz.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can base for free the ball carrier with the other guy, and then it's also a fed piece, which can be annoying, and then you blitz with the sucker. Rolls a skull though. Gets the push, so the ball is gonna go on the floor, and there's horrible scatter for the elves here. If it goes back, it's pretty bad. That's pretty bad too. He can clear one of those dwarves, but well, he probably can't because he's just gonna move this guy on the middle first. Can just put that guard on the back there, and then the guard on the side doesn't do anything. And I probably should have activated the movement busted blitzer a while back though, but didn't matter much. So It's fine. And where are you gonna GFI this grab guy? All the way to the
Yeah,
front? I would probably GFI all the way to the front, right? Where they to tag completely this wrestle piece.
yeah, I think you have to.
Oh
Oh
no! Why
no!
did you do that 1D? I don't like that at all.
Because you
Means one
you
less
just cleared
tackle
a
zone. Yeah, he can
you
now
literally just cleared a
assist.
path for the ball.
Yeah, he can now assist and take that other long beer down. And then it's only one tackle zone on the ball. Oof, I don't like that. No need to do that block. I'm telling you that that Niggle guy is a trap. It's a trap. You don't want to be hitting those Niggle guys. The bloodthirst gets the best of Miraskadu.
So you just stand up the loner right to, and then you've got the, don't you already have the 2 die with pulled pork as a
Uh,
guard?
no, he needs another assist because of the guard on the back. There's an assist there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
guard. So I well that he doesn't because he can just do that with that guy. I was thinking probably you would score with that guy, but I guess the Salami Slice it's also a blitzer, so he can score with him. He has the moment to go back and then pick up and go around. Can he get a block on this runner? Probably not. It's too hard to get the guard in there. Could he clear someone else before doing that? Could clear, yeah, could clear the runner on front. Try to take him down with the mighty low guy, or maybe the sucker, the loner on the back. Probably not. You could dodge away. Who is he
Gets
gonna
the
score
foul.
with?
I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna try and score
On the
with pulled
wrestle
pork. He's gonna do
piece?
2 GFIs.
Yeah, I guess that works. Um,
I mean, it's still a
but
dodge out to do it.
yeah, that's just adding one extra dice with the block, right? It has
Yeah,
the potential of taking down this runner, which is a really good piece, but he could have actually just. Well, it's a 4+. No, why a
oh, he gets
1D
the,
there? Oh no. Well, I guess gets the runner out of the way now, but now he has
now
to
you
do the
can't.
3+,
Now you
2
can't.
plus, 2 plus, 2 plus. Can he make it?
Nope.
No!
Tripwire.
Oh, I feel like there was a
Oh
better way to do that.
yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Well, at least he still has his wizard. But I feel like he added too many dice.
Yeah, I think he rolled a couple too many dice there. I think that there was probably a little better path.
Maybe
But
there was a
hey, you know what?
chain.
Let's be honest though. He had a shot, right? He was a 1 and 6 away
Yeah.
from
And
tying
to
it
be
up before
fair,
halftime.
that shot was proportioned by Miraskadu. Because that shouldn't have been that easy if he didn't do that 1 die. That
Yeah,
would have been
that's
way tougher if he didn't do that 1 die. But
so now the question becomes how fast does Halligan score? If he could score, I assume he's going to score.
he's probably gonna score fast. He doesn't have much of a choice, right?
Right. I mean,
He could
because
stall it out, but like the problem with stalling, elves against dwarves, uh, you start like moving back, right, with players, and then you can maybe get into a nice stalling position, but then you are gonna get punched a lot if you do that.
yeah, I mean the real problem is that you give up ground, give up ground, give up ground, and then suddenly if the dwarves play a decent positioning game, that quick score becomes that much harder, and you're relying on elf BS, and we just saw,
Yeah, and he has a
sometimes
wizard,
that
so no
doesn't
need
work.
to stall, right?
Yeah.
You gotta use that wizard sometime in this match, so better give you maybe 8 turns, like well 7 turns of the dwarves with the ball to get a shot. So
Yeah, one question I have is because this is Halligan's first trip to the postseason. I wonder if he's got the mindset for reroll management and making sure he doesn't.
Yeah,
With a tie looking reasonably likely, playing towards overtime is going to be pretty critical.
and high-ups don't have the best one turning too, so
No, they don't. Well, when you have that much stand firm on the field, they don't have anyone turning.
yeah, that's true. He has like 5, 4.
Yeah, he has enough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think there's. I mean, what do I know? It does not look like there's a one-turn option for the elves. So they're going to be, setting up the 2-turn. But you called it. It looked. He thought he was safe, and he just wasn't safe on that 2-turn end of last half. And uh, you know, if you roll enough dice, eventually one of them will fail.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he rolled too many. I don't like the extra blocks that he took. I feel like maybe if he wanted to like push some players back, he could have wrangled up a chain push. There was a line of players there, so I'm guessing there was probably some shot of a chain push there. But I didn't like that end of the half for either coach.
And I'll have to go back and look. Oh, and here
Ooh.
comes the blitz for the dwarves.
Oh, that hurts. Well, goodbye, Eldril. Time to go to the sideline. No, he's a little bit too far back
Yeah,
to
he can't get there.
get the serve. Oof.
But we're gonna see,
Yeah, base, base, base. Dorf, Dorf, Dorf.
9 based elves at the end of this blitz.
Who's gonna die? I feel like someone's gonna die.
I wonder where
Uh,
he's. Which blitz do you take? I think
Wrestle
you.
piece, maybe. The
I
things
might.
like the
I might
Slayers are a
hit the.
little
I
bit
might
too
actually
back.
hit the move busted catcher in the middle and see what I can do because you got 2
Oh,
guard pieces on it. So
this guy cannot reach Elder because he is the movement busted player. That's funny. He's a little bit too slow to be
yep.
back there. Mm-hmm.
Well, he can 2 GFI and get 1 hit. He just can't get the second one.
Yeah, but that's not worth it, I feel. Like, if
No,
you can get the
definitely not.
serve, maybe you risk the GFIs, but just for one hit, that's probably not the best. I think I would like the Blitz with the Slayer on the left side, on the wrestle piece. Yeah, with the Jugs, he can get the knockdown for free. Gets the Stumble Dog, gets the armor break. Comes a brrr from the Dwarf, probably. Is he gonna take the pylon? No, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, no sword on Eldril. Fuck, sadly. This boy is a little bit too slow. Got
Just a little bit.
got one of his toes clipped, and now he cannot move that fast. Not like he was fast anyways.
Yeah, he's got a little pulled hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
Comes from chasing dwarf women too late at night.
So now there's a wall of dwarves. And 2 great runners on the back. Just to make things safe. And yeah, it just has to now time to dodge away with elves, I guess. You're not gonna do anything over there.
The throw into the thrower and back tells me that he is going to probably stall just a little bit, maybe. Yep.
Yeah. There he goes. But you have to, right? You're not gonna be able to like run around here too much. Actually, there was a hit there, even though there was guard. So mispositioning there from Miraskadu with his guard advantage, letting that hit happen.
And it cost him.
Yeah.
Got the badly hurt.
Having one to the left, and maybe base up with this guy on the front or something. So and just giving the free mighty block hit is kind of.
Yeah, poor dwarves are down to 6 guard and 5 mighty blow now. Yeah. I'm not sure if they can recover.
and the poor guys just have two dwarves on the bench.
Well, he has to have dwarves on the bench so he has a place to put his troll slayers when it's, not
Yes.
important.
When they have to take a little bit of a rest before the second half. They get like a quick massage, some R&R, a little bit of a mug of ale to feel better, and then start good the next half. Got him a stun, getting that quick rest on one of his layers. But yeah, this positioning was kind of bad for Mira. Just giving up a bunch of blocks when he had the advantage there to make the elves just dodge away.
And he's given up a lot of good hits. But other than the one Kaz, not really too badly punished for the poor positioning.
Yeah.
I mean, all things being equal, having dwarves on the ground is not good, but could have come out a lot worse. Gonna see the blitz on the Slayer.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna dodge with him, or is he just gonna take it with the kick guy? Oh no, he already hit with hands. So he's gonna take it with the kick guy.
Yep.
Eldriel just gonna stay safe.
Yeah, he's just gonna cover the corner there. Another POW.
Getting a lot of dwarves on the ground. Still giving up one hit on one of his important players, though.
Yeah, that catcher is.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for the high elves.
At least it's the slow catcher.
He can reposition a little bit right back, move the long beards on the floor one square back or one square to the side, and be a little bit safer there. Maybe base the loner to try to get some hits next turn. Doesn't get the knockdown though on the tackle guy. These high elves have been holding on quite well against the dwarves. Not gonna lie.
That elven armor, man, it's mithril or something, because nothing is penetrating it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so just one to the left, to the right, one to the left with the other long beard. Move forward to assist there, and probably take a blitz on the loner, maybe. Yes, there we go.
Yeah, blitzes the loner, gets the knockdown.
Kill an elf. Kill an elf. No, come on. Want some blood?
Nothing, just a stun.
Not even gonna pile on. He's scared. I
well,
would
he can't because he's got to do something to close off the right side of the elves' offense. Because he does pile it on.
Yeah, you have the long beard, right? So there we go.
Oh, there you. I think you're a little too excited about the dead elf.
Yes, I'm
saying.
Well, it's been a no blood this game. Like there's 7 or 8 pieces on the field with Mighty Blow. Everyone's just getting a little bit touched. No stunts almost. No KOs. Only one. That's lame. Gotta get some of those murdering going on. We're gonna have 7 Mighty Blow. You better do some damage. That's a lot of TV on Mighty Blow.
Again, I think the dwarves are giving up some blocks here. They just this one in the middle on Joseph Ignacy.
Probably didn't need to. Yeah, that was probably. Maybe he could have avoided that doing a dodge at the end. The one on the left was not avoidable. It's gonna be hard either way to get a 2D on midwife. And the one on the right, Hospice North, probably was avoidable. I don't think he needed to base there. Probably should have been just one to the right there, just to close off there and be a little bit safe. But I guess it kind of forces the elves to do something about that guy on the right side.
Yeah, I mean, I think this may, if the elves want to score fast, this is where you make your move. You blitz that guy, and then, or you do that.
And the important pieces are stuck, right?
Oh,
these 2 tackle elves are stuck on dwarves so far this half, which is quite good for the dwarves. And I don't like that follow. That's just giving up a free hit over there. There's gonna be enough guard to get someone there.
Unless he's thinking he's gonna take his blitz on Ernst.
Yeah, I guess. But well, no, he's not a stand firm guy. I'm sorry. I thought he was the stand for blitzer, so that's good enough. Gets the push. You have to be careful about like blitzing too much on stand firm when you are also because you then start getting stuck like flies on the dwarf. So gets a little bit movement on the right side. It's still pretty decent for the dwarves to shore off this movement forward. They have the truth runners, the blitzer. He's probably gonna take a hit on Joseph. I would probably consider taking it with the blitzer, with the catcher, the movement busted catcher, just to move him away from the midwife and not give up a free hit. Then you can probably reposition the guard piece.
Yeah, I think you have to bring that guard piece over.
Well,
or not.
Might just dodge out then.
What do I know about
he's
elf
just
play?
Gonna dodge out, yeah. If he doesn't move that loner, there's gonna be a Dwarf on the right side. Might not be the best idea to take Dwarf, though, but... Yeah, there we go, tackle works. Is the floor gonna do anything? It is. Goodbye, one of the blitzers.
Might be time to invest in some elf turf if you're Halligun.
Yeah, it is doing more damage than the dwarves, I guess. Well, kind of equal, right?
Okay, I know elf turf doesn't work on tackle; it works on GFIs, but still.
Yeah. Well, both of them were on dodges, right? The removals, the chaos, yeah. Okay.
Well, so, the dead elf was on piling on, right?
Yeah. But the chaos, the one that came back, and
the
this
two
one
chaos were both on.
Yeah. So base, I guess. Move some dwarves right on the back. Hello there, Lefi. What's the blitz target? Probably Eldril? 1 G5. Oh no, this guy's movement 4 again. This layer. It's making me mad with his busted movement. I guess you blitz with the blitzer.
So I think the problem now is that Halligan's trying to establish that scoring threat, but he just doesn't have enough pieces.
Yeah, or the crazy movement to be this back and actually be scary for the dwarves. Okay, so he's gonna go with the rookie. Fair enough. Tries to wants to get the tackle in there to take down Eldril.
Gets a nice little pow.
Doesn't need the mighty blow. There's a KO. Goodbye, Eldril.
Off the field.
No. Okay, I think now you can actually take this serve on the left side with those 2 removals, looking quite decent. Well, no, you just punch that guy onto the ground.
Yeah.
Pylon, probably. No, he's not gonna take.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, you're over there by yourself. It's not like that Troll Slayer is going to be in the rest of the play. He doesn't need to be He doesn't need to be standing up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess he wants to do. Yeah, he wanted to do something with that strength up guy. Just trying to get those guys stuck and remove more elves. But it's looking quite good for the dwarves now.
It's looking really good for the dwarves now.
It's gonna be tough to get through and have some safe scoring threats now. It feels like it's gonna have to be potato time into a pass and try to get lucky now. Because the wizard's not gonna do anything for him this half. And slowly the dwarves are just like cleaning up the field and just keeping this field completely secure. So it is kind of ugly now.
Yeah, he's got. I mean, he's got to like dodge pulled pork out. He's got to go. He's got to send some elves downfield to at least pretend to have a scoring threat. You know, I think he's got.
Can anyone get there though? I guess a T-bone on the floor can dodge through and be a scoring threat.
I'm about to say the only ones you have really are pulled pork and maybe T-bone can take that.
Yeah.
That's a brutal dot. I mean, that's a 3+ with
Yeah, 3
sitting
plus
next
2
to the
plus. It's
tackle.
not too bad, but it is not great. At least it is kind of open on that side. If you can maybe get T-Bone on the back and dodge out the loner base and maybe even dodge through with Salami Slice, he could actually kind of make that save since the runners are way too hard on the right side.
Yeah.
Still has the shot of getting one deal by Hippocrates, but that's pretty much it, right? That could be a
Yeah. I mean,
decent play, just like push some 3 players through on the left side, take the dodges and try it.
yeah. I mean, at this point, you have to try something. You've got to get guys down that can score. Because you've burnt a few turns, which is good. So you're putting pressure on the dwarves to try and score fast, which with the wizard is what the elves want. They want to have pressure on them.
He's gonna go on the side that all the scary pieces are. I don't like it. Hmm. Hello, Steak. What a good team theme from the dwarves. I'm guessing.
No, he's talking about it's his name is
Oh
Steak, and he's
yeah,
looking at a team that's
yeah. I'm
named after me.
sorry. Yeah, makes sense. I just the team name just caught up to me at this moment for the high
Do you,
ups.
and why do you leave a piece that doesn't have sidestep sitting on the sideline?
To get surfed, that's why.
He doesn't have anything he can move down. Well, I guess he's going to move that piece down to try and protect it.
Yeah,
Yep, there we go.
double
Oh,
GFIs,
except you
and
moved
then one GFI with that guy, dodge GFI, but that's a lot of two pluses. One more.
Missed it.
Another one. Gets it. So 4, 5 2 pluses to get that point. Yes.
So he's going to go ahead and chuck the ball down there and see what happens.
Ooh, there's an intercept though. He get it? Nope. Gets the pass. That works, I guess. Too bad there's no elf runners in this team to try to dodge in over here.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to put some.
Yeah, he can put a line of players in front of the ball.
He can put a line of players in front of the ball. He's got a pretty easy path to getting tackle on the ball. I guess you have to take your shot.
I would have actually considered basing with that elf he just dodged to. He could have based one of the long beers just so that he has less players to move back. Now he has like all of his team to go back there.
I think he's just committed the idea
Poor
that
innocent
he's gonna...
dwarfs just got elf. No, poor baby dwarfs. I think move the guard in, base the kicker. Can he get there without GFIs? Base both guys? No, just base one guy. He needs 3 players in front, right, to make this super safe.
Yes.
But now he didn't get there. Yeah, this guy was too slow. Yeah, I guess he could GFI once with the rookie Longbeard and then blitz the guy in front, and then he can get 3 players over there. So it looks like he's just gonna do a 2-man in front, which will still give a shot to the elves to get through. And they could also actually take even the bolt here, but I wouldn't love it. Okay, here comes the blitz with the runner. Is there any blocks down there first? Probably put up the blitzer in front of the guard guy just to back him up. You can even put both those guys there, the Slayer and the blitzer.
Yep. Yeah, I think he is moving the Slayer over to secure that backside.
If he waits though, he could blitz first with the runner and then move the blitzer on the back and base the tackle guy on the back so that no one can get through there. Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do. Okay. Gets the knockdown. Can he get an armor break? That would be pretty nice. Nope, no armor break. No guard there, so it is a 2-die blitz from the ground into a 3+, 2+ for the elf, so it is pretty easy. Maybe you can GFI with this guy? Oh no, but because it's close. Yeah, you cannot get anywhere. I guess one GFI there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That actually works.
Bringing some more dwarves down to help out.
Yeah, and that stops the 2D from the floor, right? With the blitzer. Or with the catcher, sorry. So that's pretty good. Makes things a little bit harder now. I guess he can take the 1D, try to get the push. It is not too bad. 1D, it is a 2+. Well, I guess, yeah, 2+. Yeah, I guess the bow down is not that bad. It is kind of trash, but if he can take that push, he can just 3+, 2+ out. The first one's through tackle, but the second one isn't tackles. Not like he has dodge anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's like just thinking elves and they always have dodge.
I might look at blitzing the Slayer and freeing up the guard lineman and bringing the ball back to the lineman.
But I think he wanted to score already.
Do something with T-Bone. Yeah, but he's got T-Bone within scoring range. He's a 2+ dodge out. Yeah. You've got, I mean, if you can get the ball over there, or if you can get T-Bone down to the end zone, you know, if you get the Slayer out of the way, blitz him with your thrower, maybe.
Yeah, I guess he could go back.
You can make it a 2+ dodge out, two 2+ dodge outs, and then a 3+, 2+ catch, throw and catch to score, which I think might be the best answer right now. So you just got to get something on the Slayer.
I think I just like the blitz from the ground because that would be a 2+, and then, well, technically a 3+, then a 3+, 2+, and you score. You want to score this turn? That's less dice than doing a 2-die, then doing a dodge out with a 2+, then doing a handoff 2+, then doing a pass, then doing another dodge on the side. I feel like that's a little bit too much. If he can get this runner just to one to the left, he just can go through there for free. Probably should position somehow first to be safe with the thrower. Maybe he can try to punch the Slayer anyways. Yeah, move this guy that's on the floor.
Yep, he's
just gonna choke it, I think. Maybe he's just gonna... I guess he can punch from the floor this runner and then just pass it. Oh, he's just gonna dodge back and pass it from longer.
Dodge, and this is it. Yeah, he's gonna... And he fails it after having to use the reroll, and the scatter is going to be dwarf friendly, and that's not good.
Okay, I think
you're about to
a little bit ahead. I'm like, what? I just saw him make the dodge.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Just a second. Yeah, too many ones Viking code.
I'll hold my comments a little bit.
So that was pass was a 3+, 2+. I guess that was pretty similar to the other play, just 2+, 3+, 2+. So that was pretty decent. But now he's gonna get surf.
Yeah, he's gonna have.
Why didn't he follow to surf the other guy?
I'm
You have
thinking
just
he's
follow and then serve that guy too. Get rid of two high elf players. You're gonna get 2 more hits here on the back.
well, the guy standing in the end zone
Yeah,
is probably his best catcher and doesn't have sidestep. So if I'm surfing anybody with the blitz, it's going to be
yeah. I
him.
guess he wants to blitz that guy. Yeah, fair enough.
Because the guy stuck on the sideline isn't doing anything. He doesn't have dodge out. He's
Yeah,
sitting on a
that does mean he needs to move 2 players back there unless he's willing to risk the 1v with against the wrestle piece,
Yeah, that's true.
which
But I
means
mean,
less
I think
dwarfs around the ball.
he's going to swing the movement 8 runner around with sure hands, pick up the ball, and they're just
1D
turning.
GFI 1D blitz. The guy on the back. I think I like it better surfing the mighty blow guy. Yeah. But I guess that guy is also a little bit of a threat on the back.
Frenzy Boy does not take out the guard piece for the 7th time he's been on the ground and still not gotten an armor break. Pretty amazing.
Oh, no pylons. Gengar would be disappointed with this match.
I'm a little disappointed with but I mean, at this point, you're the dwarves. You're going to have the ball in hand. I think every activation you can take away from the elves is a huge one.
I think that one's decent enough. I don't mind that no pylon. There were a couple ones that the positioning didn't matter, so I think you should probably take them. But this one's kind of okay because it puts another piece here for the scatters if there's any shenanigans with the wizards, so that's decent enough. Still not too safe with this ball though. I guess he's not gonna take a blitz. Oh, he blitzed with this guy, the Slayer, right? Or no, he hasn't. Okay.
No,
He's gonna
he's
take the
taking
GFI.
Taking the 1 die.
Okay, gets the power anyways. Fair enough. It works out, guys.
Nuffle is a fickle god because you know Halligan just needs to not roll some 1s, and yeah, no.
Yeah, I think
Dwarf go pow fishing. They find them even when they don't need them.
Over.
Yeah, he's gonna have. He just about has to wizard right here.
I'm gonna say really good restraint for Halligun. I feel like he played better than a lot of coaches who have played this game, just on safety and like trying to be patient and all that stuff. But you have to know when to pull the trigger too.
Yep. Yeah, because I mean, he's got, what does he have? 5 elves, 6 elves on the pitch. He basically has to pull the trigger now.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Not the best scatter. Not horrible anyways. He can still try to dodge through. And then he has the loner, right, on the back. Can he reach with thrower? I guess he could GFI with the thrower. And then he can try to get blood pulling into the end zone. That's probably the last play he has.
Does he? I think he has to take the. I think he has to.
Oh, that's not the stand firm, so that's actually decent. Okay. So 3+. Well, that doesn't change anything actually. Well, I guess he can blitz now forward.
Yeah, he blitzes him. He blitzes him, and then he runs this guy down to the end zone. He's going to go recover with the.
One more dodge through tackle. Or GFI, I guess it's the same.
And then he's going to pick it up. I think he's going to try the recovery with the thrower, maybe?
Yeah, yeah, because he's going to have to throw from a tackle zone with either of those two guys, so it's better to just try it with the thrower and have a better shot. Gets the pass, gets the score! Okay, nice. So still alive. Didn't get punished enough.
All right, now we have a game.
Hello, Kanuki. Yes, and gets all the chaos back. Well, I guess they were 2+.
I mean,
yeah, it's quite easy.
So playing 11 on 11 still, right?
4 turns though for dwarves.
10 on 11.
No wizard. It is pretty decent, especially with a monster runner. That's Sonic.
He's got
the
2.
headshot. Yeah, 2.
He's got the move 8 and the move 7 guy.
Hello, Rama. How is Eldril still on the pitch? Well, he got KO'd, but he got back because of Babes, so Babes are good. First time Eldril is not suffering a perm on a match.
So yeah, 4 turns. He's got the fast runners. He's playing down a player. And no rerolls for the elves. Dwarves have done the second half playoff reroll management. So a lot of things going in the dwarves' favor right here.
Yeah,
This is that time when
if I was
you
Mira
have to have the turn.
here, I would be really confident.
Yeah, I think I'm setting up my offense. Basically, I'm just covering for the blitz in case it happens.
Oh god, that would be quite dreadful for the elves if there's another blitz again.
Well, no, the elves want the blitz now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the blitz would be for the elves. Yeah, sorry. My brain just realized because I was on the looking at the elves on this other side. I had to switch the view there. Remember, even though I guess he still has the kick piece, so that's pretty decent.
Yeah,
still has the
he's
numbers.
He's going to get to pick a spot. And you know, with those super fast runners, it doesn't really help you to kick it deep.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying that you cannot take that much advantage of the slow dwarves because they do have the couple of runners to be quite safe. And if he can put his blitzers back, although one is, I guess he can put the slayers back to be safe. Put a couple of guys on the side, probably stand firm guys to be a little bit annoying. And then just punch the LOS and quite safe, pick up the ball, and he should be good to go.
Yeah, this is one of those times when heading into overtime, at least the second Apo could be in play because he almost has to burn one if he takes a Kaz just to have an extra.
I sound like an Americanized steak mittens. Okay, I guess.
Especially since he's not American. It's amazing.
Yeah. Steak is like, what? Maybe you were trying to say like Mexicanized steak mittens?
Everybody without a bland American accent.
Oh, Jim. It's saying you. Alike. I thought since you tagged me, Kanuki, I'm like, I thought you were talking about me.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll take that as a huge compliment.
Yeah, you're American steak mitten. You have been dubbed today.
I like it. Yeah. I'm just going to be Steak Mittens Jr. from now on. Totally riding your coattails, dude. Yes, Miranda is confusing. Normally you expect the guy who sounds Spanish to have the last name Miranda, but what can I say? Family got here 500 years ago. We've just been around for a long time.
Yeah, I guess I thought about doing like something with with Discord of like having because you can do like a color filter and have like the little thingies like the like voice icons,
right?
But it would be kind of weird. I guess Discord doesn't have the voice icon there. Unless it has like the little green around the toggle, so I guess you could do that and put them on aside to the caster. Maybe I could do something like that. Wouldn't be too hard to.
The elves kicked it deep. Oh, and a riot makes it a little bit more likely we get to overtime.
Yeah. It makes things a little bit more annoying for the dwarves now. Up to get those fast boots on and get with it.
Yeah, I mean, the ball's 24 squares away from the end zone, so even with the fastest runner, he's going to have to do some handing off or something to get there. So,
yeah, baiting the dwarves with a surf on the mighty blue guy. Takes the pylon now. I don't know about that now.
I was literally trying to figure out why did he put that guy on the sideline? But why not? Everybody should give up a surf every once in a while. But I mean, it kind of makes sense as bait because he's going to put 2 dwarves over there, away from where the ball is.
Yeah. Well, Halligun is just a nice guy. He wants to fit some SPP to Mira, or maybe bait a bunch of piling-ons. Now position game. Because apparently he cannot actually get pushes to surf people this game. That's twice he has tried to get a surf and he just gets the knockdown and do no damage. So
I think that Mira needs to be really, really cautious with his positioning because this is the scary kind of time of the game when Elf BS just kind of magically happens, and Eldril still being on the field doesn't help that. It's a little bit of a scary time if you're the Dwarfs because you only have 3 turns, so you have to press a little bit. You just have to be really careful about your positioning as you're pressing up to get that go-ahead touchdown.
yeah, I think you probably pick up with the Sakura, right? Maybe no, he's not gonna do that. I would have liked him to pick up with the Sakura and maybe handle. Wait,
I think
what? He's gonna go for a pass play?
No, I think he's playing for overtime. He's looking at the reroll advantage and the fact that he's going to try and remove players for a couple turns, and I think he's sitting back and playing for overtime.
Yes.
He doesn't want to take a chance that something goes wrong, and the elves BS him into a win. I think it's smart.
What if like the elves get through this next turn, right? Get on the back of the field, and you messed up something next turn? It means the elves can actually might get a chance to score you. I know high elves are not that fast to maybe get that far back. But, he's just gonna have one piece to support. I'm hoping he moves the Sacker back just to be safe. If he's gonna just play for overtime here. Slayer scoring threat? Maybe, yeah, that's the play. He's gonna do a miracle. Turn 16 pass. Just bait the elves back. Get that Slayer into scoring range. And chuck the ball to him. Oh, I guess he's maybe he's trying to bait the elves to the backfield and then hand off to this runner.
Well, I mean,
he's pretty fast anyways.
I mean, Galen is now he's within scoring range for 2 turns. I mean, he's just 1 GFI, I think, right?
Oops, my bad. No coursing on REBBL stream. Sorry. Hopefully, no one tells Metal about that.
I'm sure Metal's probably still listening. Yeah. Usually it's me who gets in trouble for cussing on the REBBL stream.
So, dodge away, I guess. Oh, God. Isn't it past your bedtime, Metal? Maybe, I don't know. Probably it's like, no, it's still kind of early over there, I guess. Well, late early, I guess.
Well, I mean, for Europe, it's early. It's, they don't even eat dinner until like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., so.
Well, it is kind of like 10, right? 5 plus 7.
That's 12.
12, so yeah. 10:45. Well, I guess, yeah, British is a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Like -5, I think. +5, sorry.
Yeah, but say I'm 4 hours behind England, so it is not quite 6 here, so it's not quite 10 there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably just sitting down to some, blood sausage or whatever stereotypical thing that we Americans think the British eat all the time. See, I think that's I mean, I get that you want to have some pressure back towards the ball, but he's got to recognize that Galen's the threat. I think you have to do anything and everything you can to put something.
Yeah, he's not putting anything on the left side, right? So that's just like an easy run through. Okay, one guy. He's gonna take the block. I don't like that.
Dodge out. take the block on the Slayer.
Because that still lets this guy stay back instead of being forward with the kicker. He's gonna stay there, and then he can probably set up on this side of the field and be pretty safe. Also, no scoring threat for the elves, so the dwarves are pretty happy with that. They can try to get the players forward and be in a good position to score. No?
Yeah, I mean, he had the movement with Cornish Game Hen. Go one square deeper and at least pretend you have a scoring threat.
Yeah.
You know, even if you don't think you're going to get the turnover.
Oh yeah, Viking Cop is right. We are wrong. He was hitting the Slayer scoring threat.
Yeah, that's
we forgot
pretty
about
critical.
that. That was the main plan for Miraskadu.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to a one die or a half die for the elves to get the ball on the ground.
So, hear me out. Maybe he forgot Cornish Game Hen is movement busted.
It could be.
Because he would technically be a movement 8.
I don't really know what you get by having him
go forward. Yeah.
Not one square deeper and having a scoring threat. At least you put pressure on the pass, the catch, everything else. But right now, the Dwarves get to play knowing that they cannot lose in regulation.
Yeah. It's a free try to score with the runners.
I mean, literally the only way they lose is if they blitz Cornish Game Hen and push him so he can sidestep into scoring range.
Where does this guy need to be? So he needs to be flush, one forward where the really pull pork is, the runner, to not need to GFI. I would probably put him there because you don't want to try to waste rerolls to get the score. Do you take the reroll if you are one GFI away?
Well, I don't think he's going to be a GFI away though. I think he's going to be.
No, he can just be over there.
Yeah, he's going to be
GFIs.
He's going to sit right there next to the two. He's going to be on the sideline, right?
It's not even bullshit, right, Viking Cup? Because he can just like hand off because this guy is so fucking fast. Oh, there we go again. So freaking fast. Sorry.
Metal, I'd just like to say all fines should be addressed towards Unseen Walker. Thank God we don't work for the FCC. Yeah, I mean, I think that. No, maybe he can make him roll some dice. He's going to have to dodge out to get down there and do something. But he's going to be screened off pretty well.
Yeah, easy as you like. Not much to do here from the elves, but a miracle, maybe dodged into a Sorrow, I guess. That's probably the only thing I like here. Because, like, even if he can get people around, it's not gonna be enough.
Well, he can one die Eldril to get the Hypnotic Gaze on the Slayer.
Where's Eldril?
Take those tackle zones away.
He is fast.
And then he can do some kind of crazy dodge. Yeah. You know, it's not the craziest thing. I think I bring Eldril over and take that tackle zone away. And then I just stand up, pulled pork, take was that a 4+ dodge and blitz and do the half die and see if I get lucky and surf and get to overtime.
Don't even need a half die, right? Because he could get someone back, maybe. You can get
but I think
look this Longbeard and get this loner. It's pretty safe, right? Because he has blocked with the catcher on the side, and then he can just take out the tackle zone and get the 1D.
Yeah, that's
4+ dodge. Yeah, I like that idea.
I think that's the best option I see for him.
Yeah,
the other option is Eldril can come in and remove the Longbeards, with the Hypnotic Gaze. He can Hypno Gaze the Longbeard and open the backside, but then you don't get the surf.
Yeah.
but it makes the one die easier.
Mm. Where's guard guy? Yeah, he's on the floor, so he's not gonna be useful.
Yeah, the guard guy can't get anywhere worthwhile.
I think I like that play. Too close. Case. I couldn't actually free up that guy, so that's kind of. But I guess he can take the half die. Oh, gets a 1 on the gate. Well, I think this might be over. I guess you try the 5 plus now.
You have to. What else can you do?
Think he gets someone around this kid guy? Ugh, High of Lyman, that's so slow. That coming from a Dwarf coach. Gets the 5 plus. Okay, gets the surf. There we go.
What?
Slayer scoring thread is still on the plate. Actually, can the Blitzer reach? Oh, the Blitzer has a free there. Now he has to dodge and put some people there. Because if not, the Fleet Blitzer, yeah, can just get through there free. So has to roll a couple more 2 pluses to make this safe. Yeah, pretty good bounce for the Dwarves.
Yeah, really good bounce for the Dwarfs. They at least have a look at it, right? And a little bit unfortunate that he didn't get that the surf didn't result in a KO or something to maybe keep that runner out of overtime.
Well, Noful not feeling bloodthirsty today. Just a loner then? That's trash. Oh no! And fails the next 2 plus. Oof. There we go. Do you have the grab guy? Where is grab boy? Oh, grab boy is the blitzer. Okay, forget about it then. So yeah, 3 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus.
See, I think they're, even though the catcher's the faster of the 2 players, I think you have to stand him up, and I think you had to have stand him up to base the 2 Longbeards.
Yeah.
And then dodge out with the guard guy and commit to 1 GFI. Not that it mattered what he did, but that, that way you're not freeing up the blitz and giving it's a free shot at a pickup.
No, he's gonna take the blitz on the sidestepper. Oh no. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, but he's gonna do it with the frenzy piece and take. Oh no, he's not gonna do it with the frenzy.
No, that's a GFI if he takes the frenzy.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that.
That's the common one. He's probably just gonna take it with midwife. Still not good enough. He can go in the front. That's the worst pace he can go. It's a 3D. Can he get him down? He does. Oh, lucky dingo. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Namas only a 3 plus 2 plus and finally gets another gas. Okay. Oof. There's the apple and his MNG. So that's pretty big for this match or the next one. If Halligun can make it through.
Yeah,
he's not looking easy.
What's he got? A 3 plus pickup?
Yeah,
and then
3 plus
2 GFIs.
Plus,
so 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus with a 1 reroll.
Yeah.
I like his chances. Here we go. And the pickup is good.
Yeah, 77% play and gets it. So that's gonna be Dwarf going to the next round. Congrats to Miraskadu.
Yeah, that's awesome that Mira went through, and great game. Lots of props to Halligun though. He played that pretty well. First time in the playoffs. That's awesome that he hung in there.
Yeah, pretty well played. I like his like composure, I guess. He played like pretty well. He didn't like panic, did anything like crazy. I still feel like he could have pulled the trigger a little bit earlier. But as it still got the knockdown, so that was good enough. He managed to get the play anyways with the wizard, and just that's last turn difference. I feel like he underestimated how easy it was for the dwarves to get that last score,
Yeah, I think you're right.
because you are not used to playing against a dwarf team that has a movement 8 piece and a movement 7 piece, right? So, but yeah, gets a nice level on Nurse Attorney. Uh, the Longbeard there, so probably another guard or another mighty blow.
Yep.
The catcher, that's MNG, is getting close to level 6. Low armor breaks, 4 to 15. And then pretty even on block dice. Very low damage, though. Very,
Yeah,
very low.
surprisingly low. I mean, 43 blocks and to only get 4 removals as dwarfs, that hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
And I mean, 102 yards rushing with the dwarves. Come on, seriously? They outrushed the elves 2-1. That's awesome.
But that's the thing with like high elves, right? That's sometimes when you play high elves as dwarves, even if you have the mighty blow, it's kind of like when you play humans and they just sometimes just take the hits and you cannot like remove them as easy as you usually are used to with elves. So it can be kind of scary when that happens. But really well played by Mira and really good play by Halligun. Great game, guys. That was a fun one to cast. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely. And Unseen, thanks for letting me join you, man. This was a blast.
yeah, thank you for joining me too. It was fun. Pretty awesome game. Kind of like steady pacing, but it was kind of like all the time there was like stuff that could happen, but they just kept going quite steady, and
Yeah,
I felt like I was like, something's gonna happen, and then
yeah.
finally
It's
it
a good
happened,
game
and
when
it
there's
was really
tension throughout,
nice.
right?
Yeah, it was really nice end of turns, and really good seeing the plays that could be made by the coaches too. So yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
absolutely.
fun one.
Cool.
Uh, thank you everyone for joining in chat. Uh, all the guys that were cheering for the dwarfs in Casa de Dwarf here, or everyone that was cheering for the high elves. The Rama was there and some other players too. Is there any game going on right now? So
Yeah, I think you've got the. I think Captain Rand is casting another Challengers Cup game with L. So if you want to raid
okay,
to Captain
yes.
Rand, that would work.
Let me find his stream. It's probably faster to do it through Discord. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, guys, with the cheese game. That's gonna be quite fun. We're gonna have Viking Cup and Gerber to co-cast that, so that's gonna be a quite the fun match there. So let me just send you guys to run.
Cool.
Thank you
Thanks,
everyone
Unseen.
for the
Take care,
follows
guys.
too. Yeah. I'm a little slow on this red stuff, guys. Give me a second. There we go. Almost there. But yeah, thanks for the follows. Thanks everyone for joining, and see you next time. Bye.
Take care.
All here are honored dwarfkin.